Your grandmother left you the lake house, the lawyer said. I didn't know I had a grandmother, or a lake house. The call came on a Tuesday while I was eating lunch at my desk. A lawyer named Mr. Patterson asking if I was the daughter of Richard Vance. I said yes. He said my grandmother Eleanor had passed away and left me her entire estate, including a property on Willow Lake. I told him there must be a mistake. My father's mother died before I was born. He told me that my whole life, no photos, no stories, nothing. She was just a woman who existed and then didn't, long before I came along. Mr. Patterson was quiet for a moment. Then he said, Eleanor Vance died 3 weeks ago at 81. She'd spent 29 years making sure everything she owned would go to me. I called my father that night, asked why a lawyer was telling me his mother just died when he'd always said she'd been dead for decades. The silence told me everything. He finally said it was complicated. His mother was difficult. He did what he thought was best. I asked what that meant. He said the lake house wasn't worth the trouble and I should just sell it. Then he hung up. I drove to Willow Lake that weekend, 3 hours to a part of the state I'd never visited. The house sat at the end of a gravel drive, white with blue shutters, a porch facing the water, well-maintained, clearly loved. I stepped inside expecting dust and the smell of abandonment. Instead, I found fresh flowers on the kitchen table and a house that felt like it was waiting for someone. The photos stopped me cold. They were everywhere, framed on walls, arranged on shelves, clustered on the mantle, a baby in a hospital blanket, a toddler on a swing, a teenager at what I recognized as my high school graduation, a young woman at my college campus. All of them were me. Dozens of photos spanning my entire life, displayed in the home of a woman I'd never met. The kitchen had a mug that said, "World's Best Grandma." The living room had a blanket with my initials embroidered in the corner. The hallway had a growth chart painted on the wall with my name at the top and heights marked at ages I'd never been here to stand for. She'd guessed, made estimates based on photos she'd collected, tried to imagine how tall her granddaughter was at 8, at 12, at 16. The bedroom at the end of the hall broke me completely. Decorated for a little girl but updated over time. Pink walls repainted lavender, then blue. Stuffed animals sharing space with books for a teenager. A desk with college brochures from schools I'd actually applied to. The closet had clothes in my size, tags attached, organized by age. She'd been buying me birthday presents every year. They were stacked in the corner, wrapped and labeled. For my granddaughter on her 10th birthday, sweet 16, college graduation, 29 gifts she never got to give. I sat on the bed and cried until I couldn't breathe. I found her journals in the nightstand. Decades of small, careful handwriting. My mother died when I was 4. Car accident. Instant. My grandmother tried to get custody. Worried my father wasn't stable enough to raise a child alone. He'd struggled with addiction before my mother saved him. Eleanor feared her daughter's death would send him spiraling. The custody battle was brutal. My father won. The day the judge ruled in his favor, he told Eleanor she would never see me again. Changed our number. Moved us across the state. Told me she was dead. She spent 25 years trying to find me. Hired investigators. Sent letters to every address she tracked down. All returned. My father blocked everything. Threatened legal action. Told people she was unstable. The photos came from investigators, from social media, from newspaper clippings. She collected every scrap of my life and displayed it in a room she kept ready in case I ever came home. The last entry was dated 2 weeks before she died. I'm leaving her everything. Maybe when I'm gone, Richard will finally let her know. Maybe she'll see she was never forgotten. That I loved her from the day she was born until the day I died. That I never stopped trying. I just ran out of time. I called my father once more, told him what I'd found. He tried to explain, said Eleanor was toxic, said he was protecting me. I told him he stole 29 years from a woman who just wanted to love her granddaughter. He let me believe I had no one when someone was out there wrapping birthday presents and keeping a room ready just in case. I told him not to contact me again. The lake house isn't for sale. I've moved in. I sleep in the room she decorated for me, surrounded by gifts she never got to give. I talk to her sometimes, sitting on the porch watching the water, tell her about my life, the things she missed. I didn't inherit a stranger's house. I inherited proof that I was loved by someone I never got to meet. I keep her journals on my nightstand, read them when I miss her, which is strange because I can't miss someone I never knew, but I do. I miss who we could have been. I miss the grandmother I should have had. She fought the whole world just to know me. She lost. The least I can do is finally come home.